Welcome to Free Movie Review, your spot for deep dives into the latest films, from blockbusters to hidden gems. Today, we're tackling the 2025 fantasy epic Red Sonja, a sword and sorcery tale set in the Hyborian Age. This movie draws from classic Conan the Barbarian vibes, with stunning visuals, brutal action, and themes of nature, power, and redemption. I'll narrate the complete story, covering all the important scenes in a natural flow, so you can follow along like you're watching it yourself. Spoilers are coming, so if you haven't seen it, pause now and go check it out. Let's get into it. The story opens in a time before recorded history, the Hyborian Age, where the land of Hyrcania thrives as a paradise of natural beauty. People live in perfect harmony with the earth, worshipping the goddess Ashera, respecting her gifts, and sharing her bounty. It's an era of peace until the barbarian king Anzus rises, conquering with terror and destruction, laying waste to everything in his path. We meet our heroine, Sonja, a fierce red-haired woman surviving alone in the vast Hyrcanian forest with her loyal horse, Veer. She's haunted by nightmares of her past, but she pushes on, heading west with a sense of hope. Sonja prays to Ashera, asking for the day she finally finds her people. She hunts a deer, blessing its sacrifice and thanking the forest. But her tranquility shatters when she discovers a wounded animal, victim of cruel poachers. Vowing to ease its suffering and avenge it, she tracks the hunters to their camp. The poachers celebrate their haul, including valuable fantastihorn that promises riches. Sonja sneaks in, declaring they have no right to own the forest's creatures. A tense standoff turns into a fight. She takes down several with her knife skills, but Veer's arrival alerts more guards. Overpowered, she's captured by Commander Artran and brought before Emperor Dragon. Dragon arrives in grand style, with mechanical inventions that awe and terrify. He's obsessed with progress, clearing the forest for lumber to fuel furnaces and mine or for cities. But his real quest is the missing half of the Book of Secrets, hidden in Hyrcania. He interrogates the captured king of Tehran, who reveals little about the forest's dangers and gods. Dragon mocks the king's beliefs, proclaiming knowledge as the true power to conquer gods. In a brutal display, he executes the king with one of his machines, then spots Sonja. Impressed by her feistiness and her crude map of the forest, he spares her life but sends her to the arena as a damnati, a condemned fighter, to test her in the games. Flashbacks reveal Sonja's tragic childhood. As a young girl, her village is raided by Anzus's forces. Her mother screams for her to run to the forest with the children. Chaos ensues, her brother Dralagun is lost, her family slaughtered. Sonja escapes but is left alone, wandering the wilderness. Sonja awakens in the grim damnati pits, chained and confused. She lashes out, trying to escape, but the guards and fellow prisoners calm her. She meets Ozan the Untouched, a charismatic prince who boasts no blade has scarred him since capture. There's Petra, a tough warrior with her partner, and others like Sivis, Troll, and Hawk, all seasoned fighters. They explain the rules, survive the games, win freedom like the legendary Lady Lightnja. Training begins at dawn, latecomers are flogged. Meanwhile, Dragon confides in his advisor Crudlease about the book. He deciphers a prophecy: the child who holds the knowledge within shall hold the world in their hands. Convinced it's about him, a former slave boy who unlocked secrets to build an empire, he's desperate for the other half, which promises unimaginable knowledge for machines and worlds. Lightnja, Dragon's champion and lover, struggles with madness, hearing ghosts of her victims. She confronts Dragon about their unconsummated relationship and her lack of true freedom. He promises a cure once he has the full book, vowing she'll be his empress when whole. But tension simmers, and Lightnja feels like a tool. In the pits, Sonja clashes with inmates but earns respect through her determination. Ozan flirts, claiming she's the first who might touch him and win him as a prize. Training montages show Sonja improving, climbing walls and failed escapes, and bonding with the group. She learns lightnja's backstory, a child slave turned damn naughty, who killed all to win freedom but now haunts Dragon's side, talking to ghosts. The games erupt in spectacle. Crowds cheer as damn naughty face beasts like saber-tooths and folkhuns. Sonja battles a mortiferum, using wits and agility. In a key scene, she frees caged animals, causing chaos that aids her survival. lightnja watches, intrigued and threatened by this red-haired barbarian. Sonja's group plots escape during the mayhem. They overpower guards, free Veer from the stables, and flee on horseback. Dragon rages, ordering scouts to track them. Sonja's map leads westward to her people, but she warns Veer to stay put during dangers. On the road, the group bonds over campfires. Ozan reveals he's the crown prince of Shem, his kingdom ruined by Dragon. Petra shares stories of lost loves. They ambush poachers and scouts, but a captured soldier reveals Dragon's army is close, seeking Sonja specifically. A pivotal revelation: Dragon was Dralagun, Sonja's lost brother from the village attack. As a boy, he hid in the temple, witnessed the book torn in struggle. Anzus's men killed the priest, Dralagun stole half and survived as a slave, using its knowledge to rise. Hespera, the high priestess, saved the other half and fled with survivors. Sonja's party encounters Hyrcanian scouts. Dakes rides ahead to warn the hidden village. But Dragon's forces close in. Sonja decides to lead them away, into the forest's depths for guerrilla warfare. Her friends refuse to abandon her, nothing but death awaits us all anyway. It's the manner that counts. They set traps, pits, ambushes, releasing beasts. Dragon burns swaths of forest, deploying war machines and elite troops like the Ikosi. In an intense battle, arrows fly, swords clash. Sivas and Troll fall heroically, buying time. lightnja duels Sonja in a rain-soaked clearing, driven by Dragon's promise of Empress status. Their fight is brutal, blade on blade, with lightnja's madness peaking. Sonja wins, but lightnja dies peacefully as her voice is silence. Sonja infiltrates Dragon's camp, confronting him in his temple. Wounded from battles, Dragon rants about abandonment. Sonja reveals she was the girl who let go of his hand in the chaos. In an emotional climax, she holds his hand as he dies, granting forgiveness to the boy, not the tyrant. "There's peace ahead," she whispers. With Dragon gone, his army scatters. Sonja buries him as a Hyrcanian, honoring the lost child. Reunited with Hespera and her people, she finds closure but chooses adventure over staying. "I've had the day I dreamed of. Now I want to see more of this world." Ozan heads south to rebuild Shem, flirting one last time. Sonja rides off with Veer and survivors, eyeing distant lands, Samaria, Cyclops territories, and beyond. The film ends on a triumphant note. Sonja, reborn, gallops into the horizon, ready for new battles. In a fun post-credits tease, she enters a tavern brawl, blindfolded and winning bets, hinting at sequels. And that's the complete story of Red Sonja 2025. This movie delivers pulse-pounding action, lush world-building, and heartfelt moments on loss and balance with nature. Matilda Lutz embodies Sonja's ferocity and heart, while the villains like Dragon add depth with tragic backstories. The CGI beasts and fights are top-notch, though some pacing drags in the middle. Overall, a solid fantasy revival. If you're into epic tales like Lord of the Rings or Wonder Woman, give it a watch. Thanks for joining Free Movie Review. If this narration helped, smash that like button, subscribe for more full movie explanations and ending breakdowns, and drop a comment: who should Sonja fight next? See you in the next review.